This is a demonstration of Stokes shift or Stokes emission, which is named after George Gabriel Stokes, who was a bit of a polymath. I have in my hand an ultraviolet torch, and if you shine this light onto something like this substance here, then this is ultraviolet, which is fairly high energy, and what will happen is it excites the electrons in the atoms, which then move up a level and drop back down and emit a photon of lower energy light than the light I'm irradiating it with. So this is orange in life, but when you shine ultraviolet on it, it glows bright orange. This is scapolite, which is a mineral, which you can see is glowing a sort of yellowy orange color. And you can also see the actual case is glowing blue, which is something in the plastics causing that. And then the white is glowing bright blue. So that's scapolite. This is calcite, which goes a lovely sort of rosy pink color. Not all calcite does that. You have to have the right calcite with the right mineral contamination to get that. Then this is easy to do in class. This is vitamin B2, which you can buy as drops. So that's nice bright green on there, vitamin B2. This one is vitamin B12. The B12, I've only put a very small amount in here. You put more in, and also it's been an old sample. So vitamin B12 you can find in things like Marmite. So if you shine an ultraviolet light on Marmite, it'll also glow. And here you get this sort of whitish green on there. This is turmeric. Again, a bit of an old sample, but turmeric is glowing greenish under the greeny yellow, I think, underneath the UV light. This one is quite a good one. This is olive oil. Now this is extra virgin olive oil. It's actually the chlorophyll that is glowing pink here. And this is used as a test to see how much chlorophyll there is in the olive oil, so you can work out whether it is extra virgin or not. So that's something that's done in industry. And then this last one here is uranium glass bead. So uranium is used as a pigment in the glass, and it actually reacts in this way with ultraviolet light. Nothing to do with it being radioactive, although it is. It's just a feature of the uranium salts in the glass. So that's all Stokes shift. There's one here that I can't show you, sadly. This is a little test panel, which is used with an infrared laser. It's covered in phosphor, and with this, all you can show is little green specks showing. But if you shine this with infrared light at a specific frequency, specific wavelength, which is 1064 nanometers, which conveniently comes from remote control. So remote controls run on infrared at that level, and I can shine infrared on here, and it will actually come back as green light. But in this instance, it won't, because you can actually see the infrared with the camera. I can see green light. Sadly, all you can see is the purpley color. But that's anti-Stokes. So Stokes is when you get a lower energy emission, and anti-Stokes is when you get a higher energy emission. And the reason we can get higher energy is because this phosphor coating has been charged with white light from here. So charged with white light to partially energize it, and then it's then able to show up as green light when it's irradiated further with infrared. But actually, you're just seeing pink. Well, you're not seeing pink. You should be seeing pink. So that's the green light. That's where you're seeing that. I see green, and you would if you do this in class. So it's quite easily done in class. Okay, I think that's it. It's Stokes shift and anti-Stokes shift.